Samus. Nope. Cube Pink counters goes behind. Samus though, with a couple of elbow shots to Cube Pink, that stopped her in her tracks. Referee says rope break though, too close to the ropes in that cover. And Lisa almost got Cube Pink had to stop Lisa from getting kicked by Lisa there. The worst thing that could happen in a tag team match is getting hit by your own opponent. For sure. Sorry, getting hit by your own as a opponent or partner. You said opponent. Oh well. Sorry about that. That's okay. You're all forgiven and wait a minute, cover! Oh well, that's it! That maneuver has paid off finally. Certainly has. He's had the bow and arrow lock in there. And we got a winner. We got winners. Yeah, even better. But that's shocking. Rouge and Samus fall victim to the team of Lisa and Cube Pink. That is shocking. Maybe those two should be teaming up more often. A rising of a new tag team, another all-female team to take on the forces of the anti-heroes. Great matchup to kick things off, but things are going to get even more extreme now. It's SmackDown vs. Raw, a special matchup, but the most hardcore two individuals of both brands are going to collide in the Extreme Rules match. It's Shadow and Wario, and it's next. This one's going to be a brilliant one to call. Yep, I can't wait, and here we go.
The following contest is a SmackDown vs. Raw Extreme Rules match, where there will be no countouts or disqualifications. Introducing first, from SmackDown, weighing 320 pounds, representing the Freedom Movement, Wario!
Now I've actually got a few questions to ask you. Yeah, what's that? Well, when we were picking our opponent, when I'm picking my opponent for Kana, do we have to just look at, were we allowed to look at everyone, or could we only look at the Raw roster? I was just wondering. Everyone? I said everyone. You could look at everyone. Oh, I didn't take that into account. Oh well. I wonder who my one's gonna be, if that's the case. What are your picks? I don't know, but I hope it's not another SmackDown vs. Raw exclusive, if you know what I mean. I want this to be the only one of the night. Thank you very much. I don't want to take anyone from SmackDown. That'll just look bad on my part. I want to dominate someone on Raw, on my show. Speaking of Raw, here comes Shadow.
And his opponent, representing Raw from the Space Colony Arc, he is the ASF Intercontinental Champion, the Ultimate Life Form, Shadow the Hedgehog!
Well, speaking of your match, I think Kana wants to give you her gift first. So you'll be stepping up to the plate first, by the way. Oh, how lovely. I can't wait. I'm going to dominate whoever she picks. Knowing her, it's going to be someone stupid. Well, who have you picked then? I'm not telling you who I've got. But she ain't winning. Right. I'm guessing Mandy. Well, then you're sadly mistaken. Mandy's having a day off. She deserves Christmas off because she's one hell of a fighter. So does Luigi, for that matter, before you say him as well. They're both extreme athletes and they deserve to have a break. Well, if you want to talk about extreme, then go no further than these two. Wario, of course, is no stranger to hardcore antics. He was the hardcore champion for quite a lengthy amount of time when he was over on Raw. But those days are out. Now he's formed quite a successful tag team with Bomberman. And here we go. And Wario gets the first blow in with that huge suplex. And trying to follow up with a powerbomb or a power driver or something. Shadow countered. And, oh, rebound off the ropes and a high kick right into Wario's face there. Another suplex. It depends on how far these are going to go. Their thresholds of pain are unpredictable. You never know when they're going to be, if they're going to be beaten or if they're not going to be beaten. I mean, Shadow is incredible when it comes to delivering the offense, but Wario is good at taking it as well as he is good delivering it. So this should be interesting. This is really this is the true match of the hardcore nutheads. Of course, Shadow stepping into that. Oh man, that's a sickening blow by Wario. That was extreme. Yeah, well, Shadow is stepping into the ring at ASIF, which to what he's calling the most extreme match ever, depending no matter what the fans pick, be it table, ladder, or TLC. And the weapons are coming into play here. There won't be any tables, ladders, and chairs in this one, but there certainly will be some serious shots with some serious lead pipes and a sledgehammer. Yes. And whatever else they can find out of that ring. God knows what. They might pull out a Sherman tank. And on the outside here, there's not Fool's Count anywhere. The match has to end inside the ring here. But the referee's just going out there for a closer look at the action. Oh man, just to check on if any of the combatants say no more, no mass, no Xmas. Yeah. look at Wario. Oh man, the strength, just slamming Shadow and just dropping him on the outside there. That's a thin layer of padding on the concrete floor. Not much protection in there. The more inside it lasts, the more extreme the things get, because every hit, every time you land on that floor, it's just going to hurt you double time than when it is inside the ring. Because that was built for maneuvers like people being thrown around to take, but not outside here. And Shadow thought it was Fool's Count anywhere, I believe there. Got corrected on that one. And now that sledgehammer has been removed. Ow, man! And just got whacked with the stick instead. Whatever is not nailed down, Shadow will use. Back into the ring now where the match can end. And Shadow may be looking to do exactly that. Here's the cover. Wario's shoulders are down. And no, it's a kick out by Wario, showing his resiliency. He just took a beating on the outside there. So it took a lot to probably kick out of that, no matter what. Even though he had a little bit of recovery time while he was being maneuvered back into the ring. Look at this. Oh, man! All of his weight of Wario being slammed down on Shadow over that middle rope. That must have took the air out of Shadow and then some. Oh, man. Sharp punch back from Shadow. And now with that steel pipe, look out. And Wario does not want to take another shot at them, and he tries to swing for the glory as well, but doesn't get any. And now Shadow in the corner with his knees into the gut. That's a big gut we're talking about there. Yeah, even I can say that. I think he's got a bigger gut than me. Yeah, actually, I'll agree with that. Though I won't agree with it too badly. Wario now with these hits. Oh, Shadow countered while he was leaning on the ropes. Probably didn't want to get another load of Wario on him. Who wants to get a load of Wario on anyone? I don't think anyone wants that. Oh, Shadow with a fire extinguisher blinding Wario there, and oh man, slamming after. Wario didn't see it coming and got slammed onto the turnbuckles. Tried to come out with a counter. Shadow with a scoop slam though. Shadow can be so cunning when he wants to. What's he gearing up for here? Who knows? Telling Wario to get up. Probably looking for a Chaos Spear. And, oh man, he missed. Wario quite easily sidestepped that amazingly. And, oh man, that rib breaker. If Wario's ribs are penetrable. Wait a minute. Oh, good lord. Now that was a sickening shot, my friend. That steel pipe well placed into the groin of Wario. Wario's going to be singing sopranos after that. But he suplexes Shadow back in, and now rubbing that forearm into his face. Perhaps trying to make Shadow bleed here. That would certainly help him. Because whenever you're bleeding, you're losing blood and you're losing energy. Your blood is your fuel. So that was a smart move by Warrior there, trying to cut Shadow open. Even with his forearm, but it's all that pressure being rammed into your forehead. Just take your forehead and rub it in your forearm really hard. And it does hurt quite a bit. I wouldn't suggest continuing to do it after you feel pain, because, yeah, otherwise you'll be sent to the hospital. Don't try that at home, kid. Back into the ring now after being chucked out. Warrior tried a swift uppercut right there. Shadow missed with that high knee. Warrior got underneath and delivered a side slam. And now it's time for Warrior to start dominating, because here he comes. Wait a minute, chucking him into the corner. Trying to look for something there. Shadow maneuvered out of the way. And, oh man! Shadow with the off the top with that arm drag. And he's been working on Warrior's gut. And yes, the Warrior is holding it now after that huge impact from the top. And here's the cover after that hit. Is that going to be it? No, hang on a minute. That was Shadow saying he wants to do more. He's going to show that he's more extreme than Smashdown's most hardcore individual. Maybe this is even a message to Chaos, who knows? Oh man, there's a message for you. Got speared, got Irish whip, pulled back in and dove right into his gut. And Shadow's definitely got less of a gut than Wario. That's going to affect him more in the long run. I would certainly think so. Shadow looked like he had a bit of trouble getting up there. Uh-oh. Warrior was going to come in to attack with that ring bell, and instead gets a pedigree for his troubles. An ultimate pedigree at that. And oh, hang on a minute, here we go. That's why Shadow maybe picked him up. Wants a submission victory out of Wario. Warrior's not going to be an easy one to quit, though. Is he going to tap? Not quite yet. Warrior's, Shadow's got to do a bit more damage to Warrior. Whoa! Well, if that didn't do enough damage, I don't know what did. And Shadow's bragging right there. One punch and Warrior went sailing out to the outside. That was extreme. And Wario, look out. Oh man, what a headbutt. Wario now feeling his leg. He's just getting tortured everywhere here tonight. It's maybe not Wario's best Christmas here tonight. Back on the outside here. Oh no, wait a minute. Not again. Oh man. That's a huge slam. Just dropping him down on the outside. If Wario needs to get the edge now, he needs to make a huge comeback. And that's the kind of maneuver that's going to do it. Just drop him down on the outside. Work on that spine. And Wario could be closing in here. Shadow seems to be backing up and he's holding a chair. Just took a shot though. I don't know if that was hesitation or just trying to get accurate with that chair shot. Shadow can be strategic at times. And very, very careful in how he does things. Because that makes him absolutely picture perfect when it comes to things like chair shots. Whoa, look out. Warrior was going for the chair, got a knee instead. And now Shadow with the chair again. Oh man, slamming down on Warrior's head and body. Man, Shadow really is taking it to the extreme in this one. Oh man, you said we weren't going to see any tables, ladders and chairs, but we're seeing chairs at least. So we're seeing the potential of what Shadow could do with them. If TLC was selected. With that DDT into the chair, and now look at this. Shadow is working for a submission victory. He doesn't want to pin. Shadow seems to like making people tap. It's music to his ears. Someone going, doing that tapping motion. I hope it didn't turn him on just then. Hopefully it didn't. Shadow may be looking for it now though. Wait a minute, going for a cover. No, wait. Change his mind. Bit of a mistake there. Oh well. Pedigree! Oh man! Ultimate Pedigree delivers. And now Shadow's gonna once again set up with this figure four. Look at how the leg is positioned there. Warrior's gonna tap now. Yeah, that's it, man. It is over.